Jesus asks, "Do you really love me?" I cannot and will not compete with YouTube. July 12th, 2026. Message from Jesus through Sister Claire, spoken by Jackie. Claire began, "Lord Jesus, please open our eyes to the tactics of Satan, who is always working to steal our very particular Christian destiny, the one prepared for us before conception. Amen." I've been struggling to deny myself, guys, abstaining from favorite foods. I have to say I've done a lousy job, and I feel quite convicted, but the Lord is helping me to get back up and continue on. He spoke a word of encouragement to me. Jesus began, "Regarding the thousands who are suffering in Venezuela, you see, I can use you and all heart dwellers to bring comfort to those victims. I confess, Lord, I'm a little rusty on faith to do this. Can you please help with my unbelief?" "I'm helping you. I'm right here speaking with you, poor little one. Thousands are suffering unbelievable torments that you cannot even begin to understand. There is just no comparison here on this earth. I know you want to help, and this is just one little way you can make a difference. But are you willing? You know that my strength is perfected through your weaknesses, and you don't need me to tell you just how many weaknesses you have. You recognize them every day. I'm just offering you a way to make a difference in a suffering soul's life. And I promise you, every sacrifice you make will count, and I do mean really count, to comfort them." I thought about it for a minute, and I answered him, "Okay, I want to do this. And you will grow stronger in the process. You see, not many are willing to teach on these kinds of fast offerings. Many are languishing in suffering and could actually recapture a sense of self-worth and revive others with these tiny offerings. I'm recalling this teaching right now, so those on your channel who have not heard it can come to understand how powerful it is. My people, no one's suffering goes to a waste." And I thought about it for a minute, and I wondered about hell. I cannot transgress the human will. Those in hell do not choose to help anyone. That is why they are in hell. But Lord, what about the rich man who asked Lazarus to give him water? You see, in that story he was not permitted to do so. In Luke 16:25 it says, "But Abraham replied, 'Son, remember that in your lifetime you received your good things, while Lazarus received bad things. But now he is comforted here, and you are in agony. And besides all this, between us and you a great chasm has been set in place, so that those who want to go from here to you cannot, nor can anyone cross over from there to us.'" But back to the point, I indeed want this community to be spirit-traveling intercessors, because this is only the beginning of the birth pains. Now, I can tell you why he said this way. When we were praying the rosary last night and again today, very simply we found ourselves in Venezuela praying for people under the rubble. Ezekiel in the spirit baptized 6 people and a middle-aged woman that was going to be discovered and saved out of the rubble. And I saw a small child and a slightly older girl just standing in abject unbelief and shock. and it came to me to go over and comfort them. I also saw the Blessed Mother come to them and wrap her mantle around them and comfort them. Jesus continued, "You can do this, and Padre Pio has been praying for all of you. He's standing by, Claire. Don't disappoint him." Help me absorb this. Keep trying, beloved, keep trying. Redirect your thoughts and keep trying. You have plenty of mental energy. You can do this. It is a grace that I am more than willing to give to those whose hearts are prepared to receive it, and that includes those who truly care for others. Lord, I care. Can you help me care even more? Give me the time, Claire, and I will give you the grace. Wow, isn't that the bottom line? Spending more and more time with you? Seriously, in all sincerity, I long to give you all many graces, but I cannot compete with YouTube or any other electronic trap you gravitate towards in a moment of weakness. You see, my dear ones, the world is indeed a fascinating place. Human stories are engaging, and beyond all that, electronic devices broadcast a comforting energy wave. So they are the new go-to resource for relieving stress, and I might add, they are very addictive. So you may come away feeling better or even inspired, but the purpose for which I created you lies dormant, and in the end you will not have fulfilled your destiny because you were busy wandering on the internet looking for what was right in front of you the whole time. Satan seduced you into following a destiny I never intended for you. It was based on self-image and your own way of doing things. Or you were following your destiny, your way under your own wisdom without understanding the traps that lay ahead. I already know the traps you will encounter and not be mature enough to handle. So I set you aside from the mainstream to prepare you to overcome and succeed when those traps are sprung on you. This will cause depression and discontent. You can't grow in those situations because you're always sizing up the grass on the other side of the fence. You miss everything. You're being fed right in the place you are. My precious ones, you can become addicted to anything with the help of the dark side. They read your insecurities and past pleasures and dreams and implement them through assignments of distraction to pull you off course. The way to avoid that is simply to analyze what you're doing with your time and what brings the benefit that I would be pleased with. Knowledge is enticing, but you must weigh it by the fruit it bears in eternity, if it is not my perfect will. You could be getting very good and educated about something that really draws you in, while I'm struggling to find someone whose only desire is to do my will from moment to moment, so that we can defeat an adversary that is misleading hundreds of souls away from me. And in the end, the great works that you did by your own will, because they gave you a sense of accomplishment, succeed in derailing your true destiny and the destinies of hundreds or thousands who could have been used to build my kingdom on this earth, because you followed the right path. Never underestimate the length the enemy will go through to rob you of your destiny. Because your destiny is his worst nightmare, you will bring souls to the Lord and rob him of his plans to hurt Jesus and take souls to hell with him. Be prepared, my dearly loved ones, to go to the worst place on earth to fulfill my will and be terrified of the prospect of doing what brings you great joy, even though you know it's not my will for you. If you are resolute in this posture of mind and heart, you may ultimately go on to fulfill all I created for you to do, or perhaps even get very close. Lord, as I listen to this, it really addresses my thinking about not getting certain songs done here and now. I've been thinking, well, it's okay not to get it done now because I'll have time to do it later. But I'm only thinking about myself. What about those souls who need them and were looking everywhere but never found my songs because I was doing what I wanted at the time, so they didn't get to fulfill their destinies because of my disobedience? Oh, this is so sad, so selfish, and easily could land me in hell, or a very miserable purgatory. Beloved ones, this is why I stress doing mine own will to prove your love for me. If you love me, you will obey me. I will use you in wonderful ways because you obeyed. Many of you are laden with precious gifts from afar, like a caravan carrying silk and gold, but you are not ready and mature enough to use them. That is why you are building your foundation. Be patient, your time will come. This is my plan for you. If you do out of obedience what I've asked you to do, you will go from glory to glory. Amen.